And welcome back to the show, everybody. Karlee Adams joining me now. She is a dietitian, and we were just talking about how gorgeous the weather was yesterday and today. So many people wanting to get back outside, maybe lose a couple of those pounds that, whoops, we packed on over the winter. And there are things that you need to think about before you start exercising.
Yeah, so a lot of the times we forget that our weight does affect our health kind of in a big way. We're talking about joint health, and a lot of the things that we, know is that for every pound of body weight that we have, extra body weight, you have like 4 pounds of pressure at the knee, 3 pounds of pressure at the hip, and that can start adding up over time.
Well, and I didn't know that knee replacements and hip replacements have almost doubled.
It's true.
In the last several years.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's because people are not taking care of their bodies as well as they used to. The other thing is we have a lot better technology that kind of, okay, this is how we can help you feel a little bit better, so we're going to do a surgery.
The surgeries are easier on you than they used to be. Okay, so you mentioned things we need to know about your joints when it comes to working out. We mentioned the pressure that if you have put on a couple pounds, you're putting on your hip and your knee. What else do we need to know? Motion is lotion.
Motion is lotion. That's one of my favorite things to say. So, you need to start moving. You need to start exercising. Even if it hurts, we don't want it to hurt too much, but you need to start moving and start building that muscle. The other thing that we like to say is move it or lose it. If you don't get moving, if you don't build that muscle, if you aren't putting some stress on your bones, they don't build, they don't maintain what you already have.
Okay, so you need to be in motion. You need to be doing something, but what? What is the easiest thing to ease back in with?
Walking. Walking is my favorite type of exercise because you get to enjoy nature, you get to be out there, and right now the weather is beautiful, so it's really easy to just get going. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I need to exercise an hour a day, so I'm going to do it all in big one chunk. You can do it, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes on your lunch break, 10 minutes when I get home, and then maybe go out with your family or something like that.
When you see that neighbor running by or jogging by, I mean, is walking enough? Is that okay, or do you need to push yourself further?
So walking is enough to start out with, but if you want to start losing a little bit more weight, if you want to start relieving some of that extra weight off of your joints, especially when you have lots and lots and lots of pressure on them, which they can take, but yeah, you need to start pushing yourself. But instead of going, okay, well, I need to start jogging, I need to start running, maybe think, okay, I'm going to continue with my walking routine, but maybe I'm going to start adding some strength training or some resistance training or something like that to start building those muscles, which will make it easier in the long run.
Karlee, that's when I noticed the biggest difference is adding strength training. I love a good walk, but definitely you're right, you'll lose that muscle tone if you don't work that muscle tone.
2 or 3 times a week is plenty for strength training. People can do it more, but if you're just starting out, 2 times a week is totally
That's doable.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about reducing inflammation in your joints, and that can be done by eating the right foods.
Yeah, so diet is huge. Obviously, I'm a dietitian, so that's kind of where my main expertise is. Have you ever heard of the Mediterranean diet before?
Yes.
So eating lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, making sure that you're getting some good high-quality carbs through your whole grains and through fruit. Again, that's where awesome carbs come from, and that's where your energy is going to come from to exercise some more. And then, making sure you get those heart-healthy fats in there. So olive oil is my favorite way to cook with everything. So
Mediterranean diet, low on protein, or what kind of meats do you like and do you recommend?
So usually what I recommend is doing the lean protein because that's going to have less of the saturated fat, which kind of does affect your heart if you eat too much of it. But every now and then having your red meat is fine.
Your hot dog in the kitchen that's stuffed with cheese. Like, it is summer, right? But you need to balance it out with eating healthy the rest
Make sure
of the time.
as we get that hot dog going, make sure you have your vegetable, your side salad with it. Make sure you have some fruits to go with some fruit salad, some watermelon, stuff like that.
I love having Karlee on because a dietitian just kind of sets you up for the week, right? You're going to try harder. We're going to exercise and do better. If you need more information, please go to our website. We'll link you to ldshospital.org/healthyliving. Thank you so much, Karlee, for being here.